Alright, here we have my 2005 Grand Prix GXP. Major modifications are a built transmission from Triple Edge Performance and a nitrous kit. Does have a catless downpipe on it, Magnaflow exhaust. Let's see what else I do to it. We have stabilizer bars in front and back. The nitrous kit is kind of hidden. Control box is under here. It's a Zex kit, and the nozzle goes right there. Right now it's on a 75 shot. Just recently replaced the sensor for the coolant. That's about it. Besides that, everything's pretty much stock inside. New alternator not too long ago. Put a new steering rack in while I had the transmission out last year. Way easier to do it then, so maybe we'll just go ahead and do it. It has a big transmission cooler down here to keep the transmission running cool, because the transmission's what kills them is the heat. So usually stays about 170, 180 if you're not being on it. Paint's in pretty good condition, just dirty right now. Nothing major. The wheels, they're still pretty decent condition. Just the back ones have a little bit of pitting, but nothing too serious. Carpet's pretty clean. Nitrous bottle mounted in the floor using bolts. Nitrous line comes under the body up to the front. There are wires here to wire up a heater, and that is controlled by a switch. I do have the original sticker, so it's always a little fun thing to have. Oh, also it does have a nitrous pressure sender. You just put that in line, and the digital nitrous gauge will give you a reading up front. I took the badges off, but I still have the GXP badges. Inside's pretty clean, all leather's good, no rips, no tears. Tires are actually still pretty good on it. Go inside. 125,000 miles on it as of now. It'll still keep going up though as I drive it. Everything functions in here. Has heated seats, both passenger and driver. Has a new head unit as of last year. Gauges over here. One's for the fuel pressure, and another one's for the nitrous pressure. I put those in. And this is the nitrous kind of panel down here. Got the activation switch, just on, off, purge switch. And this last one over here is for the bottle heater, on and off. Heads-up display works, all the controls work, power seats work, all the windows work, heat and AC, those both work. The sunroof works, never had any leaks. No ABS lights, none of that trash. Works pretty good. General traction control. I have this Diablo Sport Trinity tuner that I just always keep in here just to monitor everything. Oil temp, knock, air fuel, spark, and engine oil pressure. Just kind of a safety that I run with, so if anything fails, I know to shut everything down right away. I believe it has a 3400 stall in it. Not exactly sure. I think that's what it is. 34, 35. It's pretty good. It drives pretty good. It's on the freeway. You're going to be turning about 2,000, 2,200 RPM, which isn't bad at all. Tap shift works. It's a paddle shift. You shift up, shift down. I really don't use it too much, just because it puts a little bit extra strain on the transmission. But yeah, you shift up by going forward, shift down by pulling back. All the lights work, blinkers work, headlights. Car also does have lowering springs, which I forgot to mention. It rides firm, but not crazy stiff, which I like. The brakes are upgraded a little bit. They are drilled and slided rotors instead of just drilled. No cracks at all on the dash. It's all in good shape. No rattles, none of that stuff. The stabilization bars actually, those strut braces actually help a lot in the front and back. It's definitely noticeable. Gives it a firmer feel, but like I said, nothing uncomfortable. And with the transmission cooler, a lot of places will run them in line with the stock cooler. I just bypass the stock cooler because it tends to just keep it heated up a little bit too much. Transmission will take a little bit longer to heat up, but it definitely cools down quicker. Gas mileage, I think it's okay. What am I at right now? 18? That's driving on the freeway, that's driving in the city, that's just kind of an average of everything. I think I reset it yesterday before I drove to work. The exhaust isn't too loud, it's just right. Cruise control, that works too. We'll get out a little bit here. Having the transmission tuned is definitely almost a must. The shifting's really firm, but not too harsh. I really did not like the stock transmission tune because between first and second, it would feel like it was slipping, and I'd rather just have that instant grab. If I put it on the stock tune for the transmission and the engine, it's definitely a noticeable difference, and it's not the most fun to drive. Displacement on demand came stock on this, but I've read a lot of problems with it, so that's disabled in the tune. You're really not going to get that much of gas mileage difference, and it drones a little bit too much if you're on the freeway cruising in 4 cylinders. And it honestly gets annoying because it pops in and pops out, and just rather have the power there all the time. I bought the car when it had 93,000 miles on it, so I put about a little over 30,000 on it. In that time, I've been through 2 transmissions. Pretty much engines held up just perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. The exhaust when I got it was all rotted out, so I got a stainless MagnaFlow and seems to be working out pretty good. The whole exhaust is heat wrapped. I did that just because it was a little bit too loud, and the heat wrap definitely toned it down a little bit. I always use synthetic oil in this, ever since I got it. Synthetic motor oil and transmission. My transmission was put in a year ago. Yeah, a little bit less than a year ago. And haven't not had any problems since. Guys at Triple Edge Performance did it. It's the only place to go to get these transmissions done, so they know what they're doing and it works. Nice and quiet, no ticking, nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.